Hey guys, welcome back to the Vertebros series. So Dr. Zach, Dr. Matt here. We are going to tackle a question that I think a lot of people hear and immediately think, well, I'd never go to a chiropractor if that's the case. So that question is, do you have to see a chiropractor for the rest of your life? Right?
Oh, that is a good question.
What do you think?
Why don't we tackle that?
Yeah. So what's kind of unique about this is that this guy right here, he's actually been seeing a chiropractor his entire life. So that's pretty cool. How did that work out? Like, why have you been seeing a chiropractor your entire life, and how did that occur?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for asking. So actually, my mom was a chiropractor growing up. So really, I was born into a chiropractic family. So I was adjusted really within the first couple of days that I was born, and I've been really treated. The longest I've ever been in my whole life is 3 months without getting an adjustment. And that's why I was away at college, literally away for the semester.
3 months too long.
Yeah, exactly. So that was like literally the longest I've been. Otherwise, I've been adjusted pretty much regularly for my whole life, which has been about 30 years, which is pretty cool. So one of the things I like to bring up is that I realize that that's a very different experience from a lot of people, and a lot of people seek chiropractic care out usually because of some type of ache, pain, numbness, tingling, one of those types of things as well. And that's really why most people start seeing a chiropractor.
Yeah, you know, the thing is I started seeing a chiropractor about 15 years ago when I hurt my spine, and I never stopped seeing a chiropractor. And the reason isn't because I walk around every day with low back pain, because people get this concept in their mind that they think that the only reason you should see a chiropractor is because you're in pain, which that's nonsense. In all reality, chiropractic is great at helping people get out of pain, but actually where chiropractic does its best work is in the preventative model. So, you know, I hurt my spine, I got better, I felt better, but then beyond that point, I knew I had some damage in my spine. And if I wanted to make sure that that damage never progressed, I had to do regular chiropractic care. I didn't have to, I should say. I could have just chose not to do it, and I'd be in an entirely different position, just like Dr. Zach. He could have chose not to do chiropractic care. But, you know, I used these reference stats before in a different video that 85% of the population does not see chiropractors, okay? But ironically, about 85% of all adults will have low back pain or some type of back pain by the time that they reach adulthood. It's not a coincidence, right? Think about it in the same sense as if 85% of the population didn't take care of their teeth. Well, guess what? 85% of the population would have problems with their teeth. So it's the same concept. So it's not about just pain. It's about overall health and well-being, and your spine is really stinking important.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, as we know, and we like to just really educate and teach our patients just really how the spine functions and really what it controls, which we find out happens to be everything in your body. Really, even just when you're born, the spinal cord is actually the first thing that develops, and the brain right after that. And that's the basis of your whole body. Then the nerves branch out from there and create all the other systems of your body, from your heart, your cardiovascular, to your lungs, to your stomach, and all the systems in between. But it's really that brain and spinal cord that's the basis of everything too. And then the spine and then the skull protects that, right? And it's the only system surrounded entirely by bones. So if that doesn't give you a key that it's important, you know, I don't know what will.
Yeah, well, that's for sure. You know, I'd like to wrap up today by just saying this. People ask, when should someone start getting adjusted? And my question to them is always, when should someone start taking care of their teeth? And the answer is as soon as they get them. So my answer to you when someone says, when should I start getting adjusted? Well, as soon as you get a spine. So that means as soon as baby is here, that baby should be checked to make sure that that spine is growing and developing properly, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the difficult things, I think, especially just with our society in general, is that we're very reactive when it comes to our health and really just the medical system in general. Like, we go to our doctor because we're having some type of problem. Maybe it is lower back pain. Maybe it's a heart issue, a stomach issue, but we go because we're in pain and then we want to fix like right now. Right, exactly. And of course, chiropractic people seek out because of some type of ailment, usually ache or pain. And of course, chiropractic can help with that, but usually we can help to get rid of that pain, but then we want to make sure we come up with a corrective process. And we want to, like, do you want problems to creep up? Of course not, right? We want to be as healthy as we can. And that's really where chiropractic is more preventative in nature, not reactive, but we utilize it in that way too. But really, we just have to do a good job of educating too, because of just how our medical model is, and just chiropractic can help you get well and stay well, really. So
that's what we're doing right now. So guys, thanks so much for tuning in. That's our goal every week, is to teach you something. So comment below, reach out to us. We're more than happy to keep on sharing knowledge. Thanks.